Good morning and welcome to the promised, oh hang on a minute, that's better, to the promised weekend update. It's Saturday morning, the sun's shining, and I'm going to show you all the things that have happened over the last couple of weeks with regard to the building work we've had done at the sanctuary, and obviously we can meet some of the gang while we're doing that. All the horses are out in the fields at the moment. This is about the last dry week, we think. After next week, allegedly it's going to rain, so then obviously we'll probably have to shut the fields out for the winter, because obviously when it gets wet it just quickly becomes a quagmire, and obviously we need to save the grazing for next spring. Right, so on with the repair work. We're just waiting for the morning hay delivery before we get on with the video. This is Segovia and Jingle, who are just desperately trying to finish off last week's rather large Heston bale, and they're assisted by Borage. And now we'll get on with the refurbishments. Not really a refurbishment, but we've got the tractor back. It's all been fully serviced. It went wrong, unfortunately. It overheated, the engine overheated when I was muck spreading a couple of weeks ago. But she's arrived back. All works perfectly, all been steam cleaned and ready to go for the winter season. So that's good. I haven't had the bill yet though, mind. This is a few of the cockerels and some of the hens. And all the stable walls at the back are now finished, so that's great. We've also had these new pen areas put in for emergencies. All the stuff that's in here has been cleared out and got rid of. So what Tony's done is we've built one emergency pen there. We don't intend to use these, but these are just somewhere to put an emergency animal should the needs arise. And we've got another one we'll put in here. Now, it's built so these bars can come out, so we can open the space up again to put hay in and any other equipment that needs to go in there. Thank you. So that's quite good, and obviously, as I say, all those backs of the stables are all done now. I've even done some insulation on some of these water feeders, which is jolly good. So that's all the back of the stables. That's a concrete wall that's been put in there, so that's not going to come down. And now we'll carry on up here. The Marnies will show us what we've done up here. Hello sweets. Here we are at Mini Max's stable. This has all been knocked into, this was two stables, it's been knocked into one. So this was the front of the stable. We'll see that in a moment. That's all refurbished. It's was all falling down, it's now all built back up. And the sheep have got like a wonderful area to live in. Obviously they come out through that door when the hay delivery is not coming. So we'll go around and have a look from the other side now. Right, here we are on the outside of the sheep stable. I'll just insert a piece from an old video here. Of course I think you'll agree it's a big improvement on where it was. It's obviously all concrete down to the floor there, and 4 layers of blocks and a new door. And here we are on the other side. The water feeder down there, and so all this brickwork around here has been renewed, and we won't go into the yard, but that's all renewed around there as well. Right, Wilbur. So, and we've also, this is the side door to the stables. We've had a concrete ramp put in so we can more easily roll the large bales of haylage into the stables. So it's his set, but these bars around here just to stop anybody walking on it while it was setting. But that's a ramp that goes up to the side door, which is there. And that's a new door as well that's been put on. The old one was falling to pieces. There's Bunty, just enjoying her haylage. Hello Bunty. Two of the little Dartmoor rescues enjoying their morning breakfast. In the area next to them we had a bit of a problem here that the concrete here was at a bit of a lower level, so water was collecting in here rather than draining away, so we've had a drainage ditch dug here. The idea being that the water that was collecting around that post will then be taken off down this way and then drain through that ditch down there to the main school area, which slopes away, so it should carry off the water down there. So it's another small refurbishment. All these things take time and money, of course. This is Tristan cockerel, and that's Caspian. Tristan's full name is Tristan Buchenhagen. but don't ask. This is a feral actually. We've never actually got near this cat before. We call her Mummy Cat because she came with 3 little kittens when she arrived. They've all grown up now. One of the kittens has tamed up, but the mother, you can't actually get near her. This is about as close as it gets. If I get any near her, she'll scarp her. So, oh, nearly. There she goes. And here we are back in the main school, where Babushka is soaking up the sun. Babushka we've had for about 10 years now. She was a New Forest rescue. Very similar to the Dartmoor rescues actually, where they round up the New Forest ponies once a year and sell them mainly for meat, which is a crying shame, but such is the demand, unfortunately. Babushka was rescued with her foal. Her foal is out in the fields at the moment, and in a moment these hay troughs will get full up with the Heston hay when it comes. The new concrete area is proving remarkable. The only downside is obviously we have to scrape it down every day, so that's my next job, to get the scraper out and go over the concrete to scrape down the manure. But it's important to keep on top of it, because if you miss a day, it's amazing how much it builds up. So, thank you for watching. If anybody wants to help us with the cost, please get in touch. Thank you. Bye.